Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Another evening of Upper St. Clair boys varsity soccer. It's October 1st, and it's Canon-Mac versus Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair back on the field for the first time since their come from behind 4-2 win over Bashir on Saturday. And Canon-Mac coming off a overtime victory in a replay of last year's Whitfield Championship game against Mount Lebo. Both these teams know each other very well, and just like every other game in this section, it's going to be a very tight event. My name is Chris Reamer. I'm here with Jeff Higgs, and for those of you who like Sirius XM FC, the Grumpy Pundits is a show. We're not grumpy. We're less talented. We're Americanized, but you will get our unfiltered opinions during this broadcast. Okay, now announcing the Canon-Mac starting lineup. We can't hear the announcers, so we'll just let you guys watch the film. Starting for Upper St. Clair, number 2, Ben Bakdayan. Number 15, JJ Cuddy. Number 7,
Max Fultonier. Number 1, Evan Jakovic. Number 11, Cyrus Connie. Number 10, Jack Myers. Number 14, Abelardo Sabarzo. Number 3, Liam Shiznicki. Number 5, Nick Tanner. Number 6, Soham Shankar. And Mr. Reamer, your son.
Number 23, Tyler Reamer.
Nice.
So Jeff, I know you have a lot of experience watching Coach Finger's teams play at multiple age groups. What can we expect from Canon-Mac tonight?
You're putting me on the spot here, Chris. I don't know much about his coaching for the high school level, but my guess is, as you mentioned before, we're going to see a tight game just because these two teams know each other pretty well. They both have some really solid players who play at the high school level and the cup level, and I think we're going to see a pretty close game. I think it's going to really depend on kind of who puts things on the board first and who sets the tone early.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. With Upper St. Clair, you're going to see a 4-3-3 formation. They started out the year with a 3-5-2 and transitioned last game in order to just try and shake things up a little bit, and they had some success with that. So we'll see how it works out tonight. The ball's in play. Canon-Mac playing it back to their center midfielder. There's an imposing physical presence out there.
Looks like Canon-Mac has control of the play. They pass it up. They're moving through the midfield, a little physical play. Ball comes to the sideline. Canon-Mac still under control. Bring it to the middle. Turnover to Upper St. Clair. Tyler Reamer coming off the sideline. Canon-Mac gets the ball away. Shanecki goes back to the keeper, who punts it out. A flick by Canon-Mac. Back down to Jack Myers, who turns out to Abelardo Sabarzo. Sabarzo moving the ball around to Cyrus Connie, up to Bakdan. Bakdan turning with the ball, out to Nick Tanner, takes it down the line. A little too hard of a touch, goes going to be a goal kick.
Well, one difference about tonight's game compared to all the other games they've had this season, it seems like it's about 10 or 15 degrees colder. Wind is blowing, typical fall weather here in western Pennsylvania. You can see the fans on the other side of the field are bundled up tight.
But socially distanced.
That is true.
Ball comes over the top. Shineki kicks it out. Going to be a Canon-Mac throw-in. This is a Canon-Mac throw-in deep in Upper St. Clair's side of the field. It looks like they're setting up for a long throw. Long throw in. Jakovic collects the ball. He's looking for an outlet. And they punts it up. Zavarza with the flick to Jack Myers. And a penalty on Canon-Mac. Basically tackled Jack.
Ran him down from behind.
We got a free kick. Ben Backdan on the kick.
Canon-Mac holding the 18 here. Upper St. Clair lining up along the left-hand side of the box.
Oh, it's open. Looks like they had some sort of a call here on Upper St. Clair. It's a free kick for Canon-Mac. That goalkeeper for Canon-Mac is pretty tall, Chris. We're going to have some low shots on him.
Yeah, I don't anticipate that they're going to be able to have a lot of joy in the box in the air.
Up turnover by Shankar with the ball. Out to Reamer. Passes it back to Fultonier. Up turnover. Canon-Mac kicks it out wide. Ty Reamer with a takeaway. Fultonier has the ball to Shankar in the middle. Takes some space. Sends it over to Backdan. Backdan takes it upfield. Gets it taken away by Canon-Mac. Then another turnover. Connie has the ball in the midfield. Passes back to Janecki. Back to the keeper, Jakovic. Jakovic takes a boot. Gets it deep in. Turnover, and it looks like it's going to be an Upper St. Clair throw. Fultonier with the throw for Upper St. Clair. Throws it to Reamer. Looks like Upper St. Clair throw. Referee changes his mind. Fultonier with the throw. Up to Reamer. To Jack Myers. Reamer with pressure. Turnover. Cuddy with the ball. Back turnover to Canon-Mac. Connie with the ball to Reamer. Ball goes back to the Canon-Mac defense. Keeper takes a boot. Soham Shankar with the header up to Reamer. Fultonier with the collection. A little bit of a hard touch. Turnover to Canon-Mac, who puts it in the middle to Fanegi. Fanegi with a cross. Tanner with the header. And Cuddy with the header. Tanner boots it out of the hot kitchen. And, Myers with a header. Janecki with the header. Connie with the ball, switches over to Backdan, sends it up to Myers. Myers with a nice flick over to Abelardo. Sabarzo with the touch to Jack Myers, who's down on the right sideline. Kicks it off the Canon-Mac player. It's going to be Upper St. Clair throw-in.
That was a good sequence for St. Clair. They built the ball across the field and up the line, didn't rush it too much, allowed numbers to get forward. It's a good sign for them.
It's Going to be another Upper St. Clair throw-in. Back down with the ball, up with a turnover. Canon-Mac with the head of speed coming up the field. Soham with a down. Canon-Mac with the ball. Sends a through ball. Tanner with the clear.
Good job by Solarzo. Oh, didn't see it that way, but I guess the ref was closer. He had a much better perspective.
I couldn't see around the physical presence of the midfielder.
He was there. He was definitely there.
Oh, this is interesting. The goalkeeper is up on the 50, going to be taking the free kick. Looks like Canon-Mac sending a lot of numbers. Upper St. Clair gets the ball out with a large boot. We have numbers. Cuddy with the ball. Foul on Canon-Mac.
Yeah, very aggressive tackle at midfield. I would almost describe that as a tactical foul just to stop the play.
Back down with the ball on the right sideline, looks for the cross. Ball in to Shankar. Connie with the ball. Reamer with the ball. In the corner, looking to make a play. Sends a crossover. Oh, nice chance for Upper St. Clair there. Goalkeeper came out and stopped the play. Avalardo with pressure.
Oh, good step up. Good
Tanner
step up by the
up.
defense.
Sends the ball deep into Canon-Mac territory. Myers and Sabarza. Oh, Sabarza gets the ball. Myers has it now. Looking for a service in. Goal kick.
Just got the ball caught in his feet there. I know we wanted to get it right out there at the top of the 6, but
made a couple nice moves, beat a couple players, just couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Number 3 gets substituted in for number 14 on Canon-Mac.
Jack Myers playing with a tremendous amount of energy tonight, as always.
So Shankar with the ball. Turnover to Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac moves it in around the midfield. Good defensive play by Connie. Up to Reamer. Reamer taking it down. Up. Turnover to Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac has the ball once again in the midfield. Turning with the ball. Good takeaway by Reamer. Passes up to Myers. Myers over to Backdian. Backdian taking the ball down the right side. Looking to beat it one-on-one. Now he's looking for the cross. Good work by Ben Dykton getting the corner kick. Corner kick, Upper St. Clair.
Upper St. Clair taking advantage of a couple of turnovers in midfield and trying to launch a quick
They play it
counter.
short. Play it short up to Backdian with the crossover. Some good work there. Tanner has the ball. Up to Shankar on the sideline. Throw in Upper St. Clair. Throw in Upper St. Clair deep in Canon-Mac territory. Reamer with a throw in. Looking for Myers. Myers tries to get a turn but gets the ball taken away. Sabarzo stays with it. Canon-Mac clears out. Fournier with the collection. Looks to turn. Up to back Diane, over to Shankar. Switches over. Connie with the ball. To Reamer on the left sideline. Nice move. Ball taken away by Canon-Mac. So show him with this, or Shankar with the step up. Nice tackle by Canon-Mac. Back Diane with a step over. Collects the ball, drops it back to Cuddy. Cuddy with the turnover to Canon-Mac. A little sloppy here, Chris. We kind of just slow things down. Canon-Mac carrying it down the sideline. Throwing Upper St. Clair. I think we're getting a little anxious there, trying to do a little bit too much, and just need to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, they've enjoyed possession in Canon-Mac's third of the field. Canon-Mac has really kind of been pinned in so far. Last thing they want to have is a quick counterattack goal, but patience is going to be important.
Throw in Upper St. Clair. Oh, back down.
Nice
Myers
turn
with
by
a nice
Jack
move.
Myers.
To Reamer. Looks for the cross. Nice clear by Canon-Mac. Connie chasing the player. Oh, nice move by Connie. Turns the ball. Looks to make a cross. It looks like it's a throw in deep in Canon-Mac's side of the field. Upper St. Clair.
Oh, they gave him a corner.
Oh. It's a little hard to see the location where the ball went out, but we have a corner. Looks like they go short again. Back down with the ball. So with Larzo. Back to Cuddy. Turn over to Canon-Mac, who's looks to gain some possession here, which they haven't had much of so far. Foul on Cuddy.
Well, Jeff, going back to that corner kick, I'd have to say I think they got a little bit too cute. Sometimes you just got to play direct, put it into the mixer, see what happens.
Yeah, we've tried that a couple times, and it worked the first time, but the second time we weren't as successful.
These are always very dangerous situations.
Free kick from about the 20 on the left-hand side for Canon-Mac. Good job by Evan Jakovic. Collects the ball, throws it out to Sabarzo. Sabarzo with the ball up to Myers. Canon-Mac heads it out for St. Clair throw to Reamer. Tanner collects. Fournier sends it up to back Diane, who ball taken away. He gets it back. Fight for the ball. Canon-Mac collects it, sends it up to Cuddy. Comes over with the ball. Looks like it's Canon-Mac throw-in. So we're 16 minutes into the game. Any general thoughts so far, Chris?
Well, I'm kind of a homer, but I would say that St. Clair has had the better opportunity so far.
I would agree.
But the speed and the power with which the game is played, it can turn very, very quickly. A lot of hard tackling out there. St. Clair has shown a lot of patience in midfield. They seem to have a lot more success getting up the field when they pass the ball across the field.
St. Clair gets it out. Canon-Mac kind of puts it back in. Somehow Canon-Mac gets a corner out of that.
So Canon-Mac's got some set plays that they run. They're calling for the Canon.
Abelardo clears it out. Myers is coming up to the ball. Myers clears. Mac with the turn. Janicki with the header. Nice job, J.J. Cuddy. Jakovic with the collection. Slows things down a little bit. Some hectic play there, but we were able to keep things out of the net. Janicki with the header. Pushed from behind. Upper St. Clair free kick.
You can see how dangerous this is. Every time that ball hits the turf, it has a little spin on it, it puts the defenders kind of at a disadvantage.
Cuddy plays short from the back to Tanner. Tanner takes his space. Sends it up. Back Diane with the ball. Taking it down the sideline. Has Myers. Looks like they're calling Myers offsides. It was a nice look by back down Myers with the shot, but he was just a bit offsides.
Yeah, not far off at all.
Keeper with the hit. Shankar gets the ball to Connie. Connie taking the ball, taking the space. Looks for Reamer, a little bit too heavy of a touch. Substitutes coming in. Ladardis for Reamer. Cassidy for Myers. And Will Backdan comes in for Sabarzo. Ben Backdan has the ball. Looking to play outside to Will Backdan. Will takes the cross. Nice left-footed cross. Ladardis misses the header. It's going to be a throw in deep down in Canon-Mac territory. Canon-Mac player trying to take a few extra yards there.
The refs are very attuned to that this year. I think they heard some complaints from last year because they've really cracked down on it from in the past.
Connie collects. Canon switches. Will back down with the ball. Back to Fournier. Back to J.J. Cuddy. Sends it up to Shankar in the middle. Takes his space. He's looking to foul on Connie. Canon-Mac free kick from the 45 on Canon-Mac's side of the field. Once again, they pull their keeper up to take the kick. Looking to stack the players. Upper St. Clair seems to be holding about the
10-yard line.
10-yard line, yeah.
It's the 10-yard line.
Big kick. Canon-Mac had the flick, but it goes out for a Upper St. Clair goal kick.
Well, so far it seems like St. Clair is having a lot more success when they're keeping it to 2 to 3 touches and moving the ball along. When they try to take on 1 or 2 players, it just introduces a level of risk that they don't need to have right now.
Ball goes up.
This is an interesting foot race.
So Will back down with the ball. Looks for the cross. Oh! And a goal! Ladardis off the knee, maybe? I'm not sure, but
it doesn't matter though, as long as it wasn't his hand. The goalie or the referee has signaled goal, and Anderson continues to have a magic touch.
Very nice. He was in the right spot at the right time.
Absolutely.
Excellent service by Will Backdine. I think that was his left foot as well.
It was a left-footed cross, yes. And so I guess I'm eating my words. I said that they wouldn't have any joy in the 18 in the air against this tall goalkeeper, and Anderson proved us wrong.
The score is now 1-0 Upper St. Clair at the 18.5-minute mark. St. Clair comes out with a full head of steam. Backdan with the take. And a foul on the Canon-Mac player. A little frustration, I think, on their side. Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit of rain out there, Chris. I can tell from the lights.
Yeah.
Shankar with the ball, takes it up the middle, takes his space, sends it off to, very nice give and go. Backdown with the ball, gets it out to Lars. He looks for the cross. No one there, though. Backdown with the collection. And another foul on Canon-Mac.
Good job by Ben Backdine shielding the ball, forcing the Canon-Mac player to go through him and ultimately foul him.
Well, he's on the 18-yard line. Ben Backdine is lining up for the kick.
So Upper St. Clair brings up their defense. J.J. Cuddy, big aerial presence comes up.
A little too heavy on the touch. Didn't have someone running on the ball. Canon-Mac lets it go out for a goal kick. Sabarzo back in for Connie. Cuddy with the header. Sends up. Cassidy with the turn. Cassidy with the turn out to Will Backdine, who sends it back to Cassidy. Throw in Canon-Mac.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange evening with that rain coming down, but you can see the moon off in the distance. It's a pretty localized event. Hopefully it'll be over here quickly.
Barzo has the ball. Backdown with the ball. Turnover to Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac looks to send it long. Czernecki with the defense. Tanner clears it up. Czernecki kicks it out for a Canon-Mac throw-in. Looks like they're going to be looking for the long throw again.
Yeah, they're definitely crowding in. Doesn't look like he has any short options.
Oh, they're dangerous. Looks like it's Fanegi with the goal. Ball kind of bounced up, and we got the second chance with a header.
Yeah, but that was clearly a set play. Everybody backed away from the guy throwing the ball in. Mm-hmm. He threw it in, had it played directly back to him, and he was set up to make a very nice cross to the back post. So well done by Canon-Mac. Clearly executed a plan that they had.
So that brings it back to 1-1. 15 minutes left in the first half.
Let's see how they respond.
Upper St. Clair with the free kick on a tripping foul. Cuddy with the ball, sends it deep. Reamer with the flick. Myers chasing the ball, collects it, looking to make a turn. Oh, nice turn. Gets it out to Reamer. Sends it in. Couldn't get a shot off there. It was a nice cross. Ball out to Reamer on the side. Sends it to the middle. Darius with the foul. Canon-Mac free kick.
Oh, that was an inviting cross that came across the top of the 18. Just unfortunate no one was there. Good sequence though for the boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. We really got to attack that ball. We're letting the ball either drop or letting them get the first touch, and that doesn't bode well. We're on the counter. Myers has the ball, looks to send it out to Ladaris on the right wing. Sends it out, but headed back. Connie collects it in the midfield, sends it over to Fultonier. Fultonier sends it out wide to Ladaris. Ladaris with the cross. Reamer with the header. It is a little bit far for him to collect. Oh,
almost.
Sabarzo with the cross or shot, and Jack Myers came across and almost headed the ball in. Just missed the left post.
Yeah. See a lot more crossing of the ball from wide spaces from Upper St. Clair than we've seen the last couple of games. And they're crossing it earlier, not always waiting to get down to the corner. Definitely putting Canon-Mac on their heels and causing some trouble.
Nice job by Sabarzo with the shield. Putting pressure on the defense of Canon-Mac, forcing the goalie out. Shankar collects the ball. Canon-Mac on the counter. Oh, they're moving the ball quickly. Janecki with the interruption of the play. Tanner with a good job of defensive play. Canon-Mac player using a little of the arm to try to position himself. Always dangerous. I think a lot of people know the name Joe Finaghi, one of the top players in the WPAL. Always dangerous with the crosses and the headers. You can tell Chris, that they're really just trying to set him up for those headers. Just about every play where they're within 40 or 50 yards, they're trying to send something in to the box.
Absolutely.
Upper St. Clair gets a call their way. It's going to be around, the 40-yard line. Free kick, J.J. Cuddy lining it up. Let's see if we can't connect on something here. He goes short to Sabarzo. Sabarzo over to Connie. Connie sends it over to Ladaris, who is in an offsides position. So it'll be a free kick for Canon-Mac by their keeper. We're down to 10.5 minutes left in the first half. Keeper sends the ball up. Fournier with the header. Comes over to Reamer. He sends the header out. Connie with a nice step. Ladaris with the ball, taking it up the right sideline. Does a nice pullback. Sends it back to Fournier. Fournier with a nice move. But has the ball taken away. Cuddy has the ball. Looks for the switch. Nice move by Canon-Mac. Nice job on defense by Cuddy. A nice step by I kind of don't agree with that call. I thought that was all ball, but hey.
Yeah, he kind of jumped out of the contact. But game is definitely opened up here.
Yep.
Which is not the game I don't think that Upper St. Clair wants to play. A lot of back and forth, a lot of 50-50 balls. They're not enjoying possession. And when you give up these opportunities, sometimes you wind up paying for it.
Good job by Jakovic. Gets the punt out. Goes over the head. Myers with a little bit of a heavy touch. Sabarza with a nice touch. Oh, we got to settle this down a little bit. Connie with the ball. Sends it out wide. Ladardis back to Shankar with a nice touch to Sabarzo. Sabarzo makes the turn. Oh, up to Myers. Myers, oh, with a cross. Couple of potential chances there, Chris.
Great crosses, great opportunities. Just need to have someone there to touch it in. But well done by the midfield for St. Clair, and a lot of movement up top, which is something that is really helping out.
So we have Ben Backdan in for Anderson Ladardis. Oh, Backdan with a nice touch. Oh, Myers with a beautiful left foot.
Yeah, goalie had a reaction save.
That was. He got his hands up really quickly there. Otherwise, that was going right in the net.
Yeah, it was right about off his left hip.
With the corner. Oh, we have a ball in. Oh. Boy, just a lot of chances by Upper St. Clair here. We just need to put one of these into the net here before the second half. Myers has the...
Oh. Good idea, just didn't quite work out.
Goal kick for Canon-Mac. Upper St. Clair's been applying the pressure here over the last 5 to 7 minutes.
Well done by Ben Backdine.
Upper St. Clair gets another tripping foul.
Yeah, St. Clair is getting to the ball first, and that's really why they seem to be getting kind of a 60-40 split on a lot of these fouls.
Ben Backdan with the throw-in to Myers. Oh, he gets a nice bounce. Keeper with the collection. Sabarzo has the ball on the right side, sends a nice ball up to Backdian, collects it, gets it off of the Canon-Mac player, and with a nice move looks to make the cross. Who's there? Oh, Reamer with left foot, it's kind of a half volley, sends it up high. It's going to be a Canon-Mac goal kick. Some consistent pressure by Upper St. Clair, really putting Canon-Mac on their heels here, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous cross again. Great opportunity. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but very, very good look from the boys right now.
Looks like we got some heavier rain coming down now. Tanner with the header. Oh, nice leave by Shankar. Reamer sends it to Myers. Myers, who is basically a foot race. Throw in Upper St. Clair. To Reamer. Myers has the ball. Reamer with the cross.
Well, one thing about this turf getting wet now, you're going to look for the ball to skip. And sometimes when you play those balls in towards the goalie, it could catch him off guard.
This could be dangerous. Tanner with the collection.
One area where St. Clair definitely seems dominant this evening is when the goalie's punting it out or any type of dead ball situations being played out in the midfield. It seems like we're consistently gathering that ball and coming right back at them.
Shankar with a nice play, give and go. Connie with the ball in the midfield. Sends it over to Sabarzo. Sabarzo with the ball to Myers. Myers is looking for Backdian on the wing. Backdian cuts it back into the middle. There was a delayed penalty there. Looks like Upper St. Clair will have the ball on the 18 right hash mark.
Yeah, the ref was looking to see if the advantage was going to play out, but once Canon-McMillan got that ball, he knew what he was going to call.
Definitely getting some heavier rain, as you mentioned, Chris. The ball is definitely going to be skipping on this turf. Let's see what we got here. Backdian with... Let's take the 3 points.
Yes.
I think maybe trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard. We have a goal kick by Canon-Mac. Sabarzo with the ball. Oh! That was a nice look by Sabarzo.
Yeah,
just a little bit too far in front of Reamer. The goalkeeper could make the play. Connie with the ball in the midfield. I think that that rain has really kind of affected some of the play here.
It definitely has. The ball skipping around.
Canon-Mac with the quick. Referee calls it back. They'll reset. Once again, goalkeeper coming up to take the free kick. We've got 1:20 left in the first half.
Yeah, looking to get this ball out quickly. You know, if we can score, we definitely don't want to give one up here at the end of the half.
Good job by Sabarzo. Backdian collects it. Keeper is out. Tell you what, Chris, that's one thing that we got to be aware of. If we can get a quick touch up to one of the forwards who's kind of hanging up there, that goalkeeper is about 40 yards outside of the goal there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, here comes another opportunity for Canon-Mac on another free kick. 40 seconds left. We've taken the ball from about the 22, 23 yard line.
Here comes the service. Well, it's the end of the first half. The score is Canon-Mac 1, Upper St. Clair 1. Still raining pretty heavily here. And we'll go ahead and take a brief break during halftime. Still raining.
I was going to say the weather has definitely taken a turn for the worse. It's been pretty much a consistent downpour here for the last about 10 minutes. So that field is going to be pretty saturated. So I think that's definitely going to impact, some of the play on the field as far as the ball skipping, maybe even some players slipping, maybe misjudging some of the balls. So it should be an interesting second half. It's a 1-1 game. We'll see who comes out with the most energy here in the beginning of the half. It'd be nice for Upper St. Clair to put one in early to kind of set the tone and maybe kind of put Canon-Mac back on their heels. We definitely had a lot of chances there in the last 10 or so minutes.
Yeah, I'd say statistically the team that's going to score is going to most likely come out of the game with a result, either a tie or a win. Mm-hmm. So you definitely don't want to fall behind, don't want to be playing from behind. Getting one early, one midway through the half, and one to finish up would be nice.
I like that. 3 more goals, I'll take that.
Yeah. So we were talking to our intrepid field reporters during halftime, Mrs. Reamer and Mrs. Higgs. Neither of them came prepared for the rain. Just like 90% of the fans on the other side of the field, it was quite a nice day, and I don't think anyone was expecting rain. So, surprise for everybody. Just like your average teenage boy, most of the boys came completely ill-prepared for the weather. But we're lucky that we're here undercover. So that's a nice benefit of the beautiful renovation redesign that they've done here at the stadium.
So St. Clair will have the ball to start. And collects it, turns, looks to try to send the ball in. Sabarzo with the ball, taken away by Canon-Mac.
Well, a little sloppy in midfield so far. Canon-Mac comes out with it and collected by the St. Clair defense.
Ball back to Djekovic. Collects it. Back time with header. Fultonier sends the ball back to Djekovic. He sends it up the field. Header by Canon-Mac. Tanner collects it. Takes his space up the left-hand side. Tries to send the ball out. Nice collection by Shankar. It's over to Connie. Connie with the turn. Sends it. Takes the space. Ball goes up to Zabarzo. Zabarzo with the turn. Canon-Mac kind of runs into their own player. Looks like it's a throw-in for Upper St. Clair. Reamer throws it into Tanner. Upper St. Clair ball. Reamer throws in. Myers with the ball. Goalkeeper collects it. Distributes out to his defenseman. Looks to make the turn. Nice step up by Fultonier. Sabarzo has the ball back to Cuddy. Cuddy up to Sabarzo. Nice work by Sabarzo. Myers with the ball. Ooh, sends it to Fournier on the wing. Fournier has the ball. Oh, Sabarzo with a beautiful hit.
Terrific
nice
shot.
work by Fournier and Sabarzo. And man, Chris, that rain is really coming down now.
Yeah, it's miserable out there. Let's be honest. It's just awful. But the boys,
Tanner with a nice step.
Boys are putting on a show. I mean, all
here we go.
Are,
we got to. Jack Myers with a chance. Looks like we've got a goal or a corner kick.
Yeah, but that was the first time you saw it tonight where a player slipped and created an opportunity. So let's see what St. Clair can do. They're cued in on the short kick now. St. Clair plays it in, top of the 18.
Oh, Reamer with the hit. Oh! Reamer almost put it in, then it bounced off the keeper, and was that Myers that took a shot, and I don't know, somehow they were able to deflect it out away from the goal.
Yeah, it's a tremendous play by the goalie, and good heads-up defense by Canon-Mac, but that was really well set up by Upper St. Clair. Well designed, well executed.
The throw in by Upper St. Clair. Sabarzo with the throw.
Good backtracking defense by St. Clair there. But let's see if they can continue their midfield dominance here in the second half. The wind is blowing against Canon-Mac, so Upper St. Clair has the wind in their favor. You can see that ball just got hung up by the wind.
Nice step up by Shankar. Upper St. Clair sends it back to Cuddy.
St. Clair is definitely being able to force Canon-Mac into a fair number of just miscues out of the back.
Yes, I think they caught. They
wow.
got maybe a little ticky-tacky on that one.
Just inches inside the box, but it doesn't matter. It was inside the box and it was a foul, and Canon-Mac can protest all they like, but St. Clair is going to have a penalty kick, and Canon-Mac's coach is not pleased. I can understand, but call was made.
Jack Myers takes the PK and puts it in the back of the net. Canon-Mac is not very happy with the call. Backdian was, I don't know, taken down just as Chris said, just inside the box. The referee was right there though, so made the call.
And it's difficult to tell in this field a lot of times where you are, because the 18-yard box is the red paint, which is, all over, just gets mixed in with all the other fields that they have on the turf.
Tanner on the left side, taking a full head of steam down.
That was a terrific play by Tanner. He started that run from about Upper St. Clair's 40 when he saw Ben had the ball, and probably progressed about 30 yards before it was released to him. Tremendous understanding between those two players.
That was a great job. Back to end with the corner kick. Goes short, or just a low kick. St. Clair. Fultonier goes down the left side. St. Clair throw in. Oh, looks like the center overrode
middle
him.
ref changed the call.
Well, overrode the linesman, but then wants Canon-Mac player to move back about 10 yards.
Right. Not giving up any extra yardage.
Well, the rain has died down to a slow drizzle from the downpour that we had for the last 15 minutes.
Well, that was concerning for a moment. Two St. Clair players ran into each other, and a Canon-Mac player headed towards our goal with about 25 yards to go before getting to the penalty spot.
Canon-Mac throw. Connie up to Sabarzo, to Reamer, and a little too heavy of a touch. Canon-Mac drops it back. Moving the ball around. Shankar with the ball to Connie. Tanner with the throw. Myers sends it all the way back to Cuddy. Oh, with the skip.
It's another ball that's going to cause
Ball's
trouble.
played back to the keeper. Nice job by Connie up to Myers. He tried to thread the needle there between two Canon-Mac players. Has turned over. Canon-Mac with the ball. Out of bounds. Upper St. Clair throw.
I really liked how Jack Myers collected that ball and brought it all the way to the back.
Mm-hmm.
Boys are they're in the lead. They've got patience. Going to control the ball, force Canon-Mac to play their game.
Ball played back to Cuddy. Now back to Jakovic. Ball goes up. Oh boy, it's dangerous.
Yes, that was a heart stopper for a moment.
Good try by Abelardo Sabarzo. A little bit behind Reamer, who was kind of flying down the left wing. Throw in Canon-Mac.
But it's interesting. You can hear Coach Schneider yelling, "You had the keeper." I think he's encouraging his boys to shoot from distance because he knows that the goalie's playing well off his line.
Yep. Oh, keeper throws out a dangerous play.
Ooh. That was kind of a weak whistle. Like the ref wasn't quite sure that that's what he wanted to call, but he called it.
So this is interesting, Chris. Most of these plays, they had their keeper. Well, maybe they have a 40-yard line or something. Oh boy, this is dangerous. Oh,
Ooh, dangerous indeed. Just watch that ball go right past the far post with nobody home.
it looked like Fanegi tried to do kind of a behind the back type little flick. Just missed the post.
St. Clair better get their grip on this game.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted a little bit here in the last 5 minutes or so.
Got to slow it down, tighten it up. There's no rush.
Ball back to Cuddy. Cuddy up to Sabarzo. Oh boy. Connie has the ball. Back to Fournier. Fournier to Janecki. Janecki with the touch up to Backdian. Backdian tries to send the ball through to Sabarzo, or actually to Myers. Turnover to Canon-Mac. We've got a kick from the 13. Canon-Mac tried to take a quick kick there. You could see he was just lining up. Our guys were not ready for that, but thankfully they had about 8 guys in the wall.
They did. The goalkeeper was on the opposite post trying to line it up. Come on, St. Clair. Let's see if we can slow it down here.
Oh boy, dangerous. Good job by Sabarzo collecting that. Tanner with the header. Tanner with a nice collection there. We're just kicking the ball now, guys. We gotta.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a lot more composure from St. Clair. Collect the ball, play it to feet. You can feel the sense of anticipation from Canon-Mac and the sense of dread from Upper St. Clair when 7 gets the ball.
Upper St. Clair throw. We have some substitutes in for Upper St. Clair. Ladardes, Will Backdian, and Jack Cassidy.
Let's see if they go the other way.
With the ball out to Ladardes on the wing. Tough touch.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Throw in for Canon-Mac. Fans aren't happy with that no call, Chris.
I was waiting for the whistle to blow, but again, the referee was closer than we were, so I'm sure he made the right call.
Cassidy gets the ball. Could be another opportunity here. A little early. Myers was close to getting that. Keeper picks it up for Canon-Mac.
He almost poached it. Goalie had come out a long way.
We're not getting to the ball on these, Chris. Backdian has the
Yeah, letting the ball bounce in midfield is never a good plan. You've got to win that first ball.
I saw that step. Cassidy with the ball, looks to send. Looks like we get a kick.
Well, tremendous hustle by Ben Beckdine there.
I think that was Will, actually.
Will Beckdine,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He definitely did a good job. Basically a corner kick here.
Here's some fans from Canon-Mac here tonight. I guess they handed out some tickets to the visiting team.
I'm not sure because didn't Wolf have some sort of a win or something like that, which went back to the 250 players or something? I don't know. Oh, we just lost the lights here. Not at the stadium, folks. As you can tell, it's just the little area that we're doing the broadcast from.
Wow, looked like St. Clair got away with one there. That coulda, woulda, shoulda been a corner, but it's a goal kick.
Coaching staff for Canon-Mac is kind of letting the referees know that they're not happy with the last few calls. Looks like we have a free kick for Upper St. Clair at the 50. Backdown plays it over to Fournier. Fournier pulls it back. Over to Cassidy. Cassidy sends it into, hits a wall of a man. A midfielder for Canon-Mac. Oh, with nice ball, Fournier. Oh, if we have someone there. I'll tell you what, Chris, that keeper is coming out. Uh-oh. Good job by Janecki.
Yeah, just another trend that we keep seeing. If these kids on any type of ball that's in the air, if their hands come above their waist and touch an opponent, the refs are calling them for it this year. Something you hadn't seen in the past. The refs have been calling these very, very soft fouls, but they've been consistent. So clearly it looks like they've received direction. Every ref crew that we've seen has been doing
Canon-Mac
it.
has a corner here. Jakovic has the ball, collects it, lets his defense get out a little bit, sends it up. Cassidy with the ball. Throw in Canon-Mac. Fournier.
Really love to see Upper St. Clair switch the field there. They seem to be pinned in on this one side, very focused on going forward. Everything from midfield to the other side of the field is wide open.
Canon-Mac is really applying a lot of pressure right now.
So we're halfway through the second half. Well, pressure's relieved. St. Clair can take their time, moving up, getting the ball.
It actually looks like the rain has stopped, so the boys get a little bit of a reprieve from that. We have some substitutes in for Upper St. Clair. Myers and Cassidy and Ben Backton all out. Sabarzo has the ball on the left wing. Drops it back. Was that Reamer with the shot?
Yep.
The Reamer had a shot, so he's got a throw in. Some bad touches there.
Yeah, don't want to be giving that ball away.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy right now. We got to get out of this panic mode and
good idea from Canon-Mac. Not going to get there though. Let's see if St. Clair exercises some patience here. Oh, no call for taking a couple extra steps.
Nice by Reamer to Connie. Connie with a nice.
Upper St. Clair's coach is not happy with his player moving off sides. Kick for Canon-Mac. So with this rain, if they got a quick opportunity, they could skip it into the goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this keeper is really playing high.
Goalie's coming up from the 35-yard line. He's gonna provide that ball into the box.
Canon-Mac is kind of sending everything into kitchen sink.
And the kitchen sink, absolutely. It's the double vanity, actually.
Keeper sends the ball in. We got to get this out. Okay, let's go, boys. Looks like they're probably going to have a long throw. Canon-Mac. Substitutes coming in. Ben Backtan and Jack Myers. No.
Well, we now have a 2-2 game. Upper St. Clair wasn't able to clear the ball. It bounced into the danger zone, and Canon-Mac pounced on it. So it just got turned up a notch here. Both teams want the win. Canon-Mac's fired up because they just scored last, so Big Mo's with them. So let's see what happens here. Well, some good ideas from St. Clair there. They got the ball in the corner, had a good cross. St. Clair accused of taking an extra couple yards again. Goal kick. 13 minutes, 20 seconds left. Still drizzling out there. Turf's still wet. Ball's still skipping. St. Clair will get a kick. Not sure what the call was there, but ref caught up and blew the whistle. Ball coming back Canon-Mac's way. Wind has died.
Yeah, it has.
No longer a factor in the game.
Sending the long ball. Uh-oh. Good job by J.J. Cuddy to head that ball out. Excellent defense by Cuddy and Tanner. Out to
St.
full
Clair
near.
playing at the width of the field here.
To Reamer.
Oh,
I think he was already on the ground.
his body was about 2 feet to the left of his legs. But quick kick taken by Canon-Mac. St. Clair is going to have a throw in.
Nice ball by Fournier into Myers. Oh, Myers into a little bit of a heavy touch. Canon-Mac keeper with the punt. Tanner with a step up.
High ball played up to midfield. Headed back out by Canon-Mac.
Nice
Collected
ball by
by St.
Connie.
Clair. Here they come right down the gut. Oh,
Too much.
got disrupted.
Oh, Myers has the ball. Oh. Nice play by Tanner. Looks like a handball on Upper St. Clair. Free kick at the 50 for Canon-Mac. Once again, bringing up the keeper.
Looks like St. Clair is going to hold the 10. Canon-Mac packing in. Coach telling him tight, tight, tight. They have one guy hit number 3 heading out to the side.
Not sure what that call was.
Not sure what that call is. This is Upper St. Clair ball.
Jakovic with the kick.
Ball misplayed by Canon-Mac.
Myers.
Yes! Well
Myers
played
beats the keeper.
by Jack Myers. Beats the keeper, I think, through the legs. And your impartial announcers are extremely excited up here.
Hopefully I didn't break any eardrums there, especially yours, Chris.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Definitely needed, though, because we took a lot of that momentum away. Obviously, now there's a lot of urgency on Canon-Mac's side. We're going to need to have match the level of energy here.
So just about 8.5 minutes left, 3-2 Upper St. Clair. And the ball's bouncing around. Instead of a throw-in, they will now have a foul or a free kick. Again, they bring their goalie up. Again, it looks like they're probably going to pack people over towards the far side of the top of the penalty box. These are dangerous situations.
Big kick coming. It's amazing he actually got his head on that. I think he was spinning around.
He was spinning around.
Goal kick, Upper St. Clair. Sabarzo in for Reamer.
That skipping ball really giving the Canon-Mac defense fits. It's had a couple balls that they've now lost out of bounds, resulting in Upper St. Clair throws. St. Clair taking their sweet time with these throw-ins now.
7 minutes left.
And another throw-in for St. Clair in the corner.
Connie with the ball out to Will Bagdan. Connie with the turn. Out to Will Bagdan. Bagdan with the cross with his left. To Myers. Sabarzo with the ball. Oh, with a nice turn. Oh!
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
No, the impartial judges really kind of felt like St. Clair had a chance for a foul there.
I think that was really, yeah, that.
Egregious? Would you use the term egregious?
I would say egregious was a good term for that.
Outrageous, preposterous, egregious. But the clock keeps ticking.
Ball back to Ben Bagdan. To Bagdan again.
Oh, it's in. That is beautiful.
He curled it in with his left foot.
That was beautiful.
Unbelievable shot. Unbelievable shot.
The goalie was just standing still.
Well set up play, though, by a give and go from, was it Jack Myers that gave him the ball, and then he just curled it into the far post with his left foot.
Yeah, absolutely terrific.
Quickly
play.
takes it from 3-2 to 4-2. 5 minutes left.
So you can expect that Canon-Mac is going to be going even harder now. So there's a possibility that St. Clair could find themselves giving up a quick one if they're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow, that was just a terrible call by. I'm sorry, I'm impartial or not part.
that was
That was a terrible
tremendous
call. He had
tackle.
the ball. Nice
And,
job by Nick Tanner. Referee gave them a PK. Excellent tackle, Tanner.
When my co-announcer puts his microphone in his armpit and yells real loud, you can probably still hear it in my microphone. Oh, almost got his hand on it, but things just got interesting.
Looks like we've got 4.5 minutes left.
So gut check time. Canon-Mac will be coming hard.
They're basically going to move everyone up. Their keeper is going to kick the ball up full near with the header. Cuddy with the header. Oh my goodness! Late call by the linesman.
This is where the boys need to keep their heads. The old adage applies. Things are going to go wrong. What makes the difference is how you handle them. So focus on what you need to do here. Get the ball out.
I do have to say though, Chris, those last two calls were
highly questionable.
Oh my. Canon-Mac just came back and scored, tied at 4-4.
St. Clair is dumbstruck. They're kind of looking around, asking what happened. Three minutes, 27 seconds left. Momentum clearly on Canon-Mac's side. Fans on the opposite side of the field have woken up. They are fully into it. I think they first woke up when the refs started making the calls, but now these goals have gone in and there's a lot of energy. Okay, it's a Upper St. Clair throw-in, quick substitution.
2 minutes left, Chris.
St. Clair
Nice
plays the ball out wide to Wilbeck Dyan. They're going to be looking for service here across the box. Cleared by Canon-Mac. skipping ball. Just skipping ball on that throw in right past the St. Clair defender. A lot of excitement here at the stadium. People aren't quite sure what just happened. But Upper St. Clair has got the ball. Oh, that was a painful hit. 40 seconds left. St. Clair looking to close this one out. No overtime.
Go.
Let's see what they can come up with. Cross. St. Clair a little exposed there. 3v3. Canon-McMillan's got 3 people up. They are looking for the win. All right, we're going to overtime.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're back for overtime. For those who might have just joined us, Upper St. Clair was up 4-2 with about 6 minutes left in the game. Canon-Mac clawed their way back through a penalty kick and then a set piece that turned into a scrum in the box, and the ball wound up in the back of the net. So we are going into 2 10-minute halves of overtime, sudden death. Momentum right now clearly with Canon-Mac. The goalie for Upper St. Clair, Evan Jakovic, he has hurt his right foot, and so he's been replaced by Dev Patel in goal for Upper St. Clair. You could hear the Canon-Mac coach telling his players that, you know, backup goalie hasn't been playing, not going to be used to the skipping ball on the turf. So just encouraging them to shoot and take every opportunity they could to challenge the goalie. So we'll see if that comes to fruition here.
Nice ball to Sabarzo, to Backdian, back to Sabarzo. Ball comes over to Reamer. Reamer to Myers. Canon-Mac boots it out of off the field. Throw in Nick Tanner.
Well done by Backdian in midfield to stop a difficult ball. And here comes Upper St. Clair back at him again. Another difficult skipping ball for the defense, putting them on their heels.
Canon-Mac throw in. Fans not happy with that call.
Not happy at all. And St. Clair called for trying to take too many extra yards.
What's the call?
Referee,
Not sure what the referee called there.
I believe called a push in the back.
There's another dangerous chance for Canon-Mac. Dev Patel with the save.
Yeah, Canon-Mac vulnerable. They had players forward. They've gotten back now, basically reset themselves. St. Clair plays it out wide.
Reamer with the shot, saved by the keeper.
And Canon-Mac's goalie again plays the ball from the ground. Collected and controlled by Canon-Mac. And St. Clair's going to get this. And he's got time. Plays it over the top to
Abelardo
switching the fields.
Sends it back. Oh.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous opportunity here for St. Clair. Seems like they've had many fewer of these than Canon-Mac this past half, but we'll see what happens. Upper St. Clair does not have the height advantage for these plays. And the center ref is calling a corner kick. Looks like that's what they're going to go with, corner kick.
Oh, this is an opportunity.
So service from Ben Bechtine.
Another corner kick opportunity for Upper St. Clair. Service comes in.
Just can't get it through all those bodies.
Good job by Tanner.
Canon-Mac holds and play basically resets.
Canon-Mac with a throw in from their side. Myers with a nice outside of a foot shot. Another corner kick for Upper St. Clair. We got to take advantage of these opportunities.
Yep, clock is ticking down to 3:45. Overtime goes quick. Again, the weather's gone, the wind is gone.
Cuddy with a hit.
Oh! That was quite the strike, and the goalie did a great job to just barely palm that one off the upper portion of the post.
And here we have another corner opportunity.
The fans are going wild. I mean, they're really enjoying this. This has been a very exciting game. Boys are playing their hearts out on both sides. A lot of emotion.
Ball coming all the way back. Plays up to Tanner. Throw in Upper St. Clair. Oh, off the top of the post corner. That would be a goal kick for Canon-Mac.
It's a quick throw in by St. Clair. They had the player in behind. It's a good opportunity. Looks like St. Clair's going to get this ball. Their throw.
Reamer with the ball in the left wing. Nice service.
Wow, that
Myers with
ball
the header.
skipped. I think the goalie was a little surprised by how fast that ball moved.
Patel with the pickup. Tanner with the ball. Back Diane. Sends it to Reamer. Reamer down from left side of the wing. Ball taken away by Canon-Mac. I think a few yards were maybe taken there.
They might have been. They might have been. And I have to really compliment the play of the ball boy there because he did a tremendous job.
Reamer sends it in to Back Diane to Soham. Shankar, just couldn't pull the trigger. Dev Patel with the pickup. Gives it back to Tanner, who's coming up the left side.
14 seconds left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Canon-Mac trying to steal one at the bell.
Okay, here we are into the second half of overtime or double overtime, or I don't know. What exactly is this, Chris?
It's the second overtime.
Second overtime. 10 more minutes, and we'll see if someone can get the golden goal.
Yeah, and these teams are basically playing for their playoff lives because with the shortened season, there's going to be only 2 teams from the section that go into the playoffs, and both of them right now, St. Clair is in second place. Canon-Mac is trying to climb their way up the table. And so Peters is kind of far out in front of folks. Every game is important, and this one, this is really kind of a make or break right now for the season. Even though that this is they're only about halfway through. There just aren't that many games.
Okay, Chris, here we go.
Okay, so St. Clair comes back out, and they're 4-3-3.
Canon-Mac will have the ball. Play it back. Reamer takes the ball. Myers, a little heavy of a touch. Canon-Mac with the ball again. Oh, it's going to be dangerous. Canon-Mac with a free kick from the 25.
Number 7 again,
Yep.
taking a shot. St. Clair got a little body on it, sent it wide. So we find ourselves in a corner kick situation. High intensity here, high intensity for sure. Headed wide, St. Clair goal kick. Okay, St. Clair throw in.
Tanner with the ball. Sends it out to Will back to end to Cyrus Connie. Oh, Connie gets a good touch on it. Will back to end with the throw.
Oh, goal kick. Oh, it's a throw.
throw-in.
It's a throw.
Wow, this is dangerous. Keeper up to take the kick for Canon-Mac. Kind of hold your breath for each one of these kicks,
Yep.
Chris.
Woo. There we go.
Nice step by Connie. Comes out to Reamer on the left wing.
Well, St. Clair with an attack. Goalie's got the ball. Let's see if they can win it in midfield.
Nope.
A lot of space out there. Another corner kick for Canon-Mac.
Canon-Mac is calling in another play.
Everybody's going inside the 6-yard box. That's their plan. They got everybody in there with one guy up top. They're trying to create chaos.
Nice job on the counter. Tripping foul on Canon-Mac. See if we can counter with something of our own here. Nice ball by Cuddy. Fultonier with the throw in. Finds Myers down in the corner.
Was almost anticipating a foul to be called down there, but they decided to go with the goal kick call instead.
Four minutes left. Time is ticking quickly.
Very, very quickly for sure.
Dangerous. Good job by Patel.
Great job by the goalie.
Great job by the keeper. Linesman making sure that those extra 3 yards were not taken.
And coming up on 3 minutes here left. Ooh, almost
Oh, boys. Another ball into the keeper.
Oh, almost.
Back Diane
for St.
almost
Clair.
had. I got ahead on that one. Keeper kind of shanked that one. To Reamer. To Back Diane. Back Diane taking the space. Hard foul by Canon-Mac.
Oh, St. Clair they had the advantage there, but the ref decided it was necessary to give the call.
Did they send him off?
Might have, yep.
It's like
2
corner
minutes.
kick. 2 minutes to go. Oh.
Ooh. Not so sure I'm
Oh boy. Good job with the clearance by Nick Tanner. Cyrus Connie with Wow. Another call by the referee who was 35, 40 yards away.
You did not see the arms come up from where we are, about 75 yards away. All right, St. Clair's got to play it quick here. It's about 17 seconds. This could be a replay of the 2010 World Cup if they're able to get a goal. No such luck.
3, 2, 1.
And both teams leave the field unsatisfied.
Good game, although some interesting calls on both sides, just to be fair.
Yeah, it was a very good game. It was an entertaining game. Kids played hard. It was clean. There was nothing out there that was questionable, and so they should both be proud of themselves. But they're definitely not happy.
Typically what you see in these South Hills teams, Chris, in this section, I mean, it's just most of these games are pretty tight.